Jim Haggerty, and welcome to What Did I Just Watch? What did I just watch? I just watched Francis Ford Coppola's classic 1983 coming-of-age flick, The Outsiders. Yes, The Outsiders. A movie I haven't seen in at least 20, maybe 30 years, which I remember very fondly. And an interesting movie to watch now because at the time, I think most of the people in the cast, I guess Matt Dillon was probably the most famous guy in it, but everybody else kind of became famous household names, you know, Ralph Macchio and Patrick Swayze and Rob Lowe, Tom Cruise. I mean, there's a bunch of guys who became really, really big stars after this. And it's a really interesting movie to look back on, I guess, what was probably a lot of their first movies, to see these guys before they were famous and before they could act. Yeah, the acting is truly abysmal when you look at it now. It literally made me feel like I was watching a school play. You know, everybody's like enthusiastic and really trying hard, but nobody can act for shit. And with fairness to them, the dialogue is bad. I mean, really bad. Really almost laughable in spots. A lot of this movie, it just does not hold up. And yes, I thought it was great. I thought it was great back when I saw it in the theaters as a kid, in a double feature at a second run theater with Stroker Ace, with Burt Reynolds, which was really awful. So maybe everything's relative. Maybe if I, saw it in a double feature with a good movie, I wouldn't have liked it as much. But I remember really liking it, thinking it was really good, but it's just so bad. Everything about it is so melodramatic and so heavy-handed. And, the points it makes about class struggle and all that is just sort of I feel like this was probably a good movie in its day. It was legitimately good. But looking at it now, it has not stood the test of time. Definitely not. Not in terms of the dialogue, the acting. Even Coppola's direction is very ham-handed. A lot of people have said Coppola never did anything really good after the 70s. And I would point to this, but now I don't. Because it's even like the scenes with the sunsets look so fake, like guys standing, with green screen in this giant, bizarre colored sky. I'm like, what is this? The apocalypse? It looks like the album cover for Destroyer by Kiss. I was disappointed. I really remember this movie great, and I was really looking forward to seeing it again, and I really did not dig it. So, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. Most interesting thing I noticed is the cameo by Tom Waits. Yes, Tom Waits plays, I guess, Matt Dillon's father or whatever. When they go to pick up Matt Dillon at the bar, he's like the guy that goes and gets him. But I don't know. But yeah, that was Tom Waits. Tom Waits should have did the music instead of Carmine Coppola, who I guess is Francis Ford Coppola's brother or son, or some nepotism going on there that really shouldn't have, because the music sucks too. I mean, it's so overly dramatic. It really made me feel like, is this supposed to sound like a movie from the 50s too? Because, back then, movies were a lot more melodramatic. And yeah, I'm struggling to think of something to recommend here, because this movie was such a letdown. Yeah, but that was The Outsiders. That's what I just watched. I'm Jim Haggerty. Stay gold, pony boy.